Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about salary cap lineups, and I'm going to be showing you all the updated couple of salary cap teams that I have built for this section of salary cap, the rest of this round of salary cap before salaries reset again on Saturday. Didn't make a salary cap video this past weekend because I was out of town by the time that the salaries had reset, but like y'all probably know at this point, or if you don't, now you will. Salaries get changed on a weekly basis, twice a week, on early Tuesday mornings and early Saturday mornings. It's like basically in the middle of the night when salaries change, but that creates an opportunity for a different salary cap lineup every single few days, basically. And we have built a really good couple of teams here for salary cap to finish off this round. If you have not yet gotten to 2,500 points, at least in this salary cap round, assuming you got to 2,500 in the first round as well, make sure you get that done before content comes out on Friday morning, because that is when the round will reset, is 10 a.m. Central or whatever time that is for you. So if you want that dark matter piece and you already got the first one from round one, make sure you get to 2,500 to get salary cap done. Can also, of course, get a Galaxy Opal out of it as well, which I have already done. That video, I believe, by the time y'all see this video, should be up as well for getting the free Galaxy Opal that you could get from round two. If you get to 5,000 points, you get 3 Galaxy Opal pieces and 1 dark matter piece in each round. For me, I've gotten to 5,000 points in both rounds so far, so I've gotten 2 dark matter pieces out of the 3 required for that dark matter so far, and then 3 Galaxy Opal pieces twice, which has gotten me 2 free Galaxy Opals, since you need three Galaxy Opal pieces for 1 Galaxy Opal. So that video should be up as well if y'all want to go take a look and see which Galaxy Opal I did get. But I've been having a lot of success in salary cap. I'm 55-11 on the season, and I think most of the losses are, well, a couple of them, 2 of them were for lagouts, and then like a couple of them were for just gameplays on cards that were kind of dumb and overpriced in salary. Really have been having a lot of success. I think in terms of legit losses, I probably have about 5 and I have 55 wins. So it's definitely, I've been having a lot of success in salary cap with these teams, so I think I can help you out a lot. And I gotta say, the 2 salary cap lineups I've built this week are phenomenal. I mean, the salaries have really set up well with this reset of salary cap points to build an incredible salary cap team using a lot of really good versatile cards. We'll start with the team that I think this might be the best salary cap team that I have built all year. This all-around well-rounded team. Look at this squad. There is so much depth to this team. Not to mention, I do have my top tier card in Michael Beasley, who's that elite level offensive card, scorer, primary ball handler, shot creator, as a slasher, as a shooter, with the fade to both sides, with really good sigs, a great jump shot, like everything you want out of a primary ball handler, Michael Beasley provides, and he is that really elite centerpiece card for 8,000 salary. But the fact of the matter is, the fact that, like, for example, Tyson Chandler is now only 2,500 salary makes him extremely great for salary cap as a legit 7-footer with a very smooth release that makes his shooting a lot better than the ratings say. I'm really confident shooting open with him. Jumper is nice and fast as well. 95 standing and 90 driving dunk is the elite finishing ability. Defensively, he's a monster. Rebounding, he's great. He's also got 87 speed, which is really high level for a center. This card is very similar to guys like Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain, Galaxy Opal Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Galaxy Opal Rudy Gobert. And again, he's a diamond. He's like 5,000 MT. And he has a great smooth jump shot as well, which I feel very confident with. I'm shooting like 60% from 3 with him. This card is just really good all the way around. I love his athletic ability. I love his finishing. And I just think he's an elite level card. Really enjoy this card. Having him for 2,500 salary gives me like a Wimby stopper or a whatever center I play against stopper in a lot of ways, basically, while still having that primary ball handler and then still having extremely high level depth around it. Delon Wright and Max Christie give me 2 6'5" point guards. Delon's a little bit better overall because I think defensively he's a little more versatile, has a much better interior rating, and honestly his sigs are a little better offensively, arguably, as well. Max Christie's got a really good jump shot though. He's got good sigs offensively. He's a solid slasher. He's also 6'5". Defensively, he's not as physically complete in terms of the interior defense and stuff, but he's also really good. And both these guys are only at 1,200 salary right now, so having 2 high level amethyst point guards that are pretty interchangeable and provide good size is really nice. Tamani Kamara gives me that high level 3 and D option, who's super versatile defensively with 90 block, 95 steal and perimeter, and 94 interior, as well as good speed. He's a good shooter with a 93 and 85 driving dunk and a smooth jump shot as well. So again, him only being 1,200 salary is another really good value. Cam Reddish only being 500 salary now. He's been 800 for a lot of these stretches, but he's down to 500 again. Gives you a guy who's a decent shooter with a smooth jump shot, 85 driving dunk, solid, well-rounded defender, especially for a Sapphire, and he's got good speed, agility, vert, like not liability, strength. As a Sapphire, he's a really good card in his own right. Very much holds his own defensively, and that 20 for that 500 salary is a great price. GG Jackson's all the way down to 1,200 as well, and this is another great card. Really solid shot creator, money jump shot, good slasher. Again, solid and well-rounded defensively, especially with a couple badges added, which I've added some defensive badges as well as handles for days to him. He's really good, and again, he's only 1,200 salary. Fareed's only 1,200 salary, who gives you that 3-point shooting, super good jump shot, extremely athletic power forward who's solid defensively, got great speed, really good rebounder. Yes, he's only 6'8", but I think he's a really good card as well. Like, this team is just so well-rounded. Usman Jang, who is an incredible budget card. Did not do a gameplay on him this past weekend because I didn't realize how good he was at first when he came out, but he's a great budget card as well. He's got good speed, good shooter, good dunker, solid rebounder, versatile defender, and amazing jump shot, plus the Curry escape, which is arguably the best escape in the game. Like, movement-wise, he's pretty decent too. He's a beast. And then again, with Tyson Chandler at center, you got that size, that speed, that defense. Oso Yadaro gives you similar ability. Really high-level defender, extremely athletic with 98 standing, 98 driving, and then 93 speed as well. A very similar card to Tyson in a lot of ways. Now, he's got a higher mid-range and a higher three-ball, but his jumper's definitely not as good. As a whole, I do think Tyson's the better card, a little bit bigger, more bulky player build, even though they're the same height. But again, Oso gives you that same size, speed, defense, athletic ability at the center position, which is what you're looking for to compete against these top-tier bigs for a much cheaper salary. And again, he can hit an open three if he's left open. So another really nice card. This is just one of the most well-rounded teams I think that I've built all year. In fact, I think it's probably the most well-rounded team that I've built all year. Really feel like I would be hard-pressed to lose in salary cap with this lineup, in all honesty, unless I just play somebody who's just plays actively better than me, because this is the type of team that just has all the completeness and versatility in the world that you could be looking for at salary cap. But I also did go through and build a Wemby-centered lineup, which is also a very good lineup for those of y'all who want to use Wemby in salary cap. Got the pink diamond Wemby for 10,000 salary, and I've got him surrounded with really good cards too. Still have DeLon, still have GG Jackson, still have Kenneth Fareed, still have Oso Ighodaro. Jared Vanderbilt gives me a really nice option for 1,200 salary off the bench, although I actually just realized I can replace him as well with an even better card also. Like, for example, Usman Jang can slide in right there for 1,500 salary, and he is totally fine. Jack Marin at the shooting guard position gives me another shot creator, which is nice when I don't have a guy like Beasley in the lineup. Marin's got that Curry escape. He moves a bit better than a guy like Tamani Kamara, so even though I'm paying 800 more salary for him, it's nice to have him on the offensive end of the court. Giving me two guys in Marin and Gigi who can kind of shot create. Also, DeLon Wright has a decent escape. He can kind of shot create as well. Fareed's a really nice shooter, even has a good behind the back of his own, and obviously Wemby's really good. So you get a really good starting lineup here, and a surprisingly deep bench for using Wemby as well. Got a real solid emerald point guard in Stephon Castle. We already talked about Cam Reddish. Usman Jang, Sharif Abdul-Rahim's another just kind of do-it-all power forward who season one card, sure, but he's not a liability speed-wise. He can hit an open three. His jumper's nice. He's a good athlete. He's a solid, decent defender. Got good speed, vert, strength, agility, all that type of stuff. Solid rebounder. Like, just again, not a liability. And then Oso Ighodaro, we already talked about size, speed, defense, and finishing ability at the center position as a budget card. Gives me a real backup center as well. And again, Stephon Castle, I mean, he's 6'7", he's only an emerald, but he's got good defense, not in the interior really, but on the perimeter he's solid. 86 speed, 86 football, 93 agility, super nice. Does actually have a couple of good defensive badges as well. I mean, I know he's only an emerald, but for an emerald at 6'7" at point guard, he can hit an open three. He is better than most. So again, you get a lot of very solid cards. And I mean, this team isn't quite as good as the Beasley team, just because Wemby's a couple thousand more salary, gives you less flexibility with your overall lineup. But again, I do think this is a really well built, really solid all-around salary cap lineup that gives you a lot of versatility, enough shot creation. Wemby's that glitchy dominant center option as well. And I just think as a whole, this is another really good, really well-built team that doesn't have any like significant flaws that you point out and go, oh, that's going to be an issue. And I just think this team, again, you can build a lot of really good salary cap teams right now. And when you have a great, well-built salary cap lineup, it puts you an advantage no matter what, because a lot of people don't have that. So make sure you're using these budget cards. Make sure you're taking advantage of the cheap, high-level budget cards that are available to center around your 1 or 2 star card type players. And these are the lineups that I have built for this week. So hopefully they give you all a good sense of direction on where you want to go with your team. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.